Hello traders, today is the 17th of September 2012 and the time in London is 11:36 a.m. In New York the time is 6:36 a.m. The title of this video is MACD Reloaded Part 3. If you have not watched MACD Reloaded Part 1, Part 2, you may do so before watching this Part 3. Alright. Now what I will do, I will remove all my some of the indicator that I put here, okay, and remove also some of my drawings, okay, and to start afresh, talking about the MACD Reloaded Part 3, okay. We want to compare, okay, the stochastic, the slow stochastic indicator with okay, the standard MACD. Here we have the stochastic 833. Well, in fact, I want to change this one here, the setting to make it free. Here we have the stochastic 8, the slow stochastic 833, okay, and also the standard MACD 12.26.9. We want to compare the slow stochastic to the MACD. This is okay, a very important subject when we are talking about MACD Reloaded Part 3. Alright, we have observed MACD for a long time, and we have noticed that in fact MACD on one particular time frame is the stochastic of another time frame. Now do not get confused. What you have heard now is exactly what I've said. The MACD on one time frame is a stochastic on another time frame. The ratio is 1 to 4. Okay, so the stochastic on a 4-hour chart is the MACD on the hourly chart, the stochastic 833. We have to understand when we are talking like this to respect the settings of the stochastic 833 and the standard MACD 12.26.9. The stochastic 833 on the 4-hour chart is the MACD 12.26.9 on the hourly chart. Ratio 1 to 4. Alright? The MACD on the 4-hour chart is the stochastic on the 16-hour chart. 16 hours chart. This is an observation that we have done long time. Now we want to share it with traders, okay, especially those who are TS MACD Pro traders. www.dayprotrader.com for TS MACD Pro. Alright, so the MACD, okay, on the daily charts is roughly, now I'm talking roughly, equal to the stochastic on the 5 days chart, or instead the 4 days chart. If you want to use the correct ratio 1 to 4, we should use the 4 days chart, but not every chart has a 4 days chart, so we can say weekly chart, but the correct ratio is 4 days chart. All right, 1 to 4. But if you do not have the 4 days chart, or the, at least if you have, you can have a 5 day chart, you can use that instead of okay, the weekly chart, okay, but the correct ratio is 1 to 4. So the MACD 12.26.9 on the daily chart is the stochastic 833, okay, on the 4 day chart. Right here on this chart, this is TC2000 gold that I'm using here. Now what I'm saying here, we are on the 4 days chart. Now you can see, if you follow my cursor, 4 days, this software allow me to have 4 days chart, okay. The MACD that okay, the stochastic, okay, that you see here, you can see that the stochastic is crossing. Pay attention carefully here. Now you can see that it did below like this and then cross above, okay. Very often, as this stochastic 833 on the 4 days chart is crossing above, is okay, it's crossing above is moving average. The stochastic, the slow stochastic 833 is crossing above is signaling is moving average. You can see that at the same time this stochastic 833 is bullish, okay, it's crossing above the moving average, okay. You will see that on the daily chart MACD at that point in time will be also, this was happening with dates. If you look on your left hand side in the information board, look on the top left hand corner of the chart, you see Friday 8th of okay, Friday the 31st of August 2012. Friday the 31st of August 2012. You can see that on your top left hand corner, okay. And it was during that day, because on the 4th you can see that we are on the 4 days chart. So if we switch back now to the okay, to the daily chart, we will see the MACD, okay, in normal condition, okay, the MACD on the daily chart around the 12, no, not on the 12, that will be on the 3rd of September, on the 3rd of September, because it's 4 days, this candle, you see this candle here is for 4 days, has opened on the 31st of August, okay, so it will close on the 3rd of September. All right, if you understand, it's a 4 days candle. So we will see the MACD on the daily chart on the 3rd of September likely to be crossing above also its signal line. The slow stochastic 833 on the 4 days chart is almost, ladies and gentlemen, is almost, this is not the exact size, this is just a pure observation, okay. More than 80% of the time you will do that, they will move in harmony. Sometimes they may not, but very often, more than 80% of the time, you will see, this is not exact science, that both the stochastic on the 4 days chart and the MACD on the daily chart will be almost equal. All right. So we go back down to the, we are now on the 4 days chart. We're going now to the daily chart. We are looking at the Canadian dollar yen currency pair. As you can see, where are we? Now, the 3rd. Okay. Now, where I stop now, this is the 31st of August. You can see here. MACD, this is MACD here on top. This is MACD here. Okay, this is MACD here. Okay, so 31st is here. Around the 3rd, with where the candle has closed, MACD, and you can see that it didn't cross it, but soon you can see here it start crossing above it. Okay, there was a bit of delay on the daily chart. You can see here, but finally it crossed it. What we are looking at here, this MACD here on the daily chart, is the stochastic 833 on the 4 days chart. All right, you see now here you can see that the MACD is above okay, its signal line. More than 80% of the time, the MACD on the daily chart is equal to the stochastic 833 on the 4 days chart. This is not exact science, this is just a pure observation, something that is taking place consistently in the market. Here you see now, so the daily chart is above. Let's go back again. Pay attention carefully. Just okay. Listen to what we are saying. You see here, the 833. This is the stochastic 833 on the 4 days chart. You see it's above. Okay, this section here, above. Okay, so now we can highlight it. Okay. No, just okay. All right. It's above. Okay. I'll mess it up now. Okay, it's above above it moving average. The stochastic 83 is above it moving average. Okay, on the 4 days chart. Okay, it corresponds, that stochastic on the 4 days chart correspond to the okay, the MACD. You see here, this is the session on the 4 days chart. We can see that on the daily chart, MACD is also, what am I doing here, man? I think I'm getting hungry now. You can see that MACD is crossing above a zero line, it's a signal line here. Stochastic 833 on the 4 days chart, crossing above its moving average, MACD on the daily chart will be crossing above, okay, its signal line. We can assume, or we can, okay, say, okay, with more than 80% of the time that the MACD on the daily chart is almost equal to the stochastic 833 on the 4-day chart. The ratio is 1 to 4. All right, I'll remove, okay, 1 second please, my highlights on this chart, and I will bring you again. This time we will use, okay, because we have 4 weeks for 1 month, we will see, because the higher the time frame, you can see that there can be some distortion here. This is on a monthly chart. You can see that the stochastic here, 833. Let's see whether we have a harmonious move. As I said to you, it's not exact science. It's just a pure observation. Okay, but if something is happening more than 80% of the time, we can work with that. Okay, stochastic 833 on a monthly chart has just crossed above, okay, moving average on the monthly chart. The stochastic 833 on a monthly chart is almost equal, not always equal, to the MACD, okay, on the weekly chart. You see here, this is the MACD on the weekly chart, exactly the same time. You see where I see the spotlight that I have highlighted on the monthly chart. This is from the monthly chart. You can see that the MACD, the standard MACD 12.26.9, has also crossed above, okay, its signal line here. All right. When we are talking like this, we must respect the setting of MACD and the stochastic. We are using the standard MACD 12.26.9 and the stochastic 833. The ratio of these stable data is 1 to 4. We can say that the stochastic on the 4-hour chart is almost equal to the MACD on the hourly chart, 1 to 4. We can also say that the stochastic 833 on the hourly chart is almost equal to the MACD 12.26.9 on the 15-minute chart, ratio 1 to 4. This is a pure observation made by stochastic MACD.com. All right. So now we are on the 4-hour chart. You can see that our stochastic was, you can see first in this session here, was above, okay, it moving average, and now it crossed below it, okay. When you see this, you know that on the hourly chart, very often we'll see that also the MACD will cross above its signal line. And here, when the stochastic was crossing below its moving average, the MACD on the hourly chart will be crossing below its signal line. Let's go now. What I will do, I will just highlight this session, the whole session here. I don't like this. I just want to highlight the whole session. All right. Okay. So this is on a 4-hour chart. We now go to the hourly chart, talking about MACD reloaded. You can see this is the session that we have highlighted on a 4-hour chart. Now you can see that during that time, as I've shown you now on the 4-hour chart, you can see that exactly this is what the MACD also is doing on the hourly chart, doing exactly, you see, crossing above its signal line. Now it's below its signal line, as I show you already on the 4-hour chart. We can say that the stochastic 833 on the 4-hour chart is almost equal to the MACD 12.26.9 on the hourly chart. Exactly the same thing we can say for the stochastic 833 on the hourly chart and the MACD 12.26.9 on the 15-minute chart, using the ratio 1 to 4. As I demonstrate to you now, ladies and gentlemen, the MACD on the, okay, the MACD on the X time frame, so to speak, talking a bit about math, on the X time frame is equal to the MACD, is equal to the stochastic 833 on the 4X time frame. and it makes sense, okay? Ratio 1 to 4. The MACD on the X time frame is almost equal to the stochastic 833 on the 4X time frame. So if X is equal to 15, the 4X is hourly chart. If X is daily chart, the 4X is 4 days chart. If X is weekly chart, the 4X is monthly chart. The ratio 1 to 4, comparing the MACD 1226.9 and the stochastic 833, we can confirm that there is a direct relationship between, or almost a perfect correlation, positive correlation between the stochastic 833 on the 4X time frame and the MACD 1226.9 on the X time frame. Ratio 1 to 4. This is MACD reloaded, part 3. Ladies and gentlemen, there are more we can talk about regarding MACD, a very simple tool, but do not forget that the MACD will give the warning, but the price must confirm the signal. Traders very often love the indicators but disregard the price. It's a big mistake. One must love the price, and just acknowledge the indicators. Though this subject is very exciting, traders do not forget that trading, one must use the 5% money management rules, apply the 5% money management rules rigorously, and apply the trading triangle without forgetting the market patterns. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this video, that you will put into use, in order, to cream the market consistently. If you want to become also TS MACD Pro Trader, you need to go to www.dayprotraders.com. For those who are TS MACD Pro Traders, if you have any questions, please send them in, or if you are TST Trader, you send them in, and we will get back to you. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TS MACD Pro Traders.